How's it going, chat? That song is called Hong Kong. It's from Gorillaz from the D-sides. A little bit of an underrated album. I don't actually know if it is a B-side of something. It just sounds like an original song. I like it. I actually thought for a while that that was part of Plastic Beach, the original album, that is. But it's not. It's from a B-side. Snow. This is gonna be a little bit of an improvised stream. I'll talk about stuff and figure it out on the run. I don't quite have a planned structure. But my apologies. My apologies in advance. Regulating the music, hang on. That's probably fine. Hi there. Alright, let's start showing some photos. So we talk about this. Don't ignore this thing. This is the only way I can capture this shit. Just tell me if you can see the picture. It should just show the picture now, not my screen. We can? Cool. Alright. So, last weekend, we got a big tournament here in Chile. 3 stand-up posters, yeah. Of Panda playing Go. And the actual panda, yeah. Yeah, okay, so we got this thing. Also, let me know if the music is too loud or anything. Let's get that out of the way. Oops. So we got this tournament this past weekend. Saturday and Sunday. And well, you people know more than me, but was it this like one of the biggest tournaments we had till now? I mean, I don't know a whole lot because I just started last year. Is that like 3 different Go clubs? This is only one Go club from Chile, which is Club Tengen, the one in the middle. That's a Go club. Then to the left, it's the poster of the tournament, and then to the right is the poster of the federation, the Go Federation of Chile, which is mostly Club Tengen as well, but it also covers all the other clubs, of course. Definitely the biggest since pandemic, yeah. At least in the last 6 years. Nice. Yeah, so pretty big stuff. We got some money from China, basically. China has this program for Latin American stuff, so that's what the first poster said. It's a circuit of Latin American championships of Weishi, which is Go, of course. It doesn't have the same purpose exactly. No, they're totally different. They're totally different. There's just share a lot of people, let's say. But yeah. And so this is the one in Chile. There's gonna be one on each of the flags you see, each of the countries you see there. Yo, watch up, how's it going? The Budri is here. And so we got some money, and our nice organizers did all the job for us. Thank you so much, you people, especially Camelo. So yeah, I try to learn the pronunciation on Google. It was something like Shishilanki, something like that. I just remember Annie saying Hucho Lanke. something like that. But it's fine. It doesn't matter. Camelo for the win. Yeah, so there's some photos here. This is like since the thing was sponsored by China, we had to play by Chinese rules, which we're not used to. Usually we use Japanese rules here. They're mostly equivalent. There's some like border cases where some games might have different points, but it's essentially the same. But you count differently. It's KG. It's Kaji. And yeah, so they show a video just to teach us how to do it. And it was funny because it was just a match that I learned by heart not too long ago, like last week. I memorized this match until like move 150 or something like that, or more than that. I don't remember. Like the river, Calle, exactly. And so it was funny to see it when they showed the video. I also share a video of the Argentinian Association talking about this stuff. Or referees, of course, they knew exactly how to do it. So they were prepared to help anyone. But yeah, we got people from all around Chile. So, of course, a lot of people from Santiago. There was, we got a big committee from Punta Arenas, which is like way down the south of Chile. There's a pretty good scene of Go there. And like they teach Go to little children and adolescents, so that's pretty good. We actually got a lot of kids playing on the tournament from there. Every time you see the music, yeah. Now this is great. This is Chronology. It's a jazz band that made a tribute to Chrono Trigger. Where was this? This was in Santiago, the capital of Chile. But again, thanks to the sponsor of China, we actually got enough money to invite and pay for all the, all the travels. From different regions of Chile. I don't have those pictures. Should put it in the folder. I will do. Yeah, I was kind of waiting. It's funny because none of these pictures are mine. The only picture I took this is the only picture I took. And that was a mistake. I should have taken more. All these ones I got from the Tengen VIP. But I can upload them anyway. I was kind of waiting for more people to upload stuff. Because again, technically these are not my pictures. I took them. Nice. There you go. And with an evils found. Nice. Yeah, like I don't know. We got the guy that was a photographer. He should be the one sharing the top-notch pictures, right? Or not? Not sure. So yeah, from where else did we get people? We got people from I think Calama or Atacama or is it the same place? We got people from Valparaiso, Valpo. And we got someone else. I actually forgot to ask. Like we don't got Jacinta in this tournament, and I was thinking a lot about that, but I always forget to ask someone. If I'll make some shoots, give them to me. We need him for videos. Oh, I see. No, his picture on the folder. Yeah, I downloaded like 5 pictures from the folders, I think. to select and edit probably. Okay. Yeah, and the other cool thing was the range of players. This is me, by the way. That's me. That's Aníbal. And that's Panchito. And this is me winning to Aníbal before the tournament. Manolo had heart surgery recently and Hesita was afraid to leave. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a very good reason to not come. I see. So yeah, the other good thing, cool thing about the tournament is we got a super wide range of levels. So you see, here's all the people. We got about, I believe, 46 inscriptions. Like people that wanted to go to the tournament. We ended up having 40 on the place itself, I believe. And I was like, the other day, I think I estimated about another 20 to 25 people that actually play Go. Just remember out of my head. That sucks. That's good about the Chilean scene. It's good to see a lot of people. Oh, I'm here again. Look at that. Here I'm against Benja. And then that's Alex. And again, wide range of levels. You won against Camelo. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about all that, don't worry. I have a very curated list of results that I made myself based on the actual list of results. And I put colors and stuff so you can see some of the unexpected results, let's say. Just putting some salt on Camelo's wound. Yeah. So here's me making mistakes. I'm glad. Look, it's actually the moment I was thinking what my next move should be, and this is like 3 turns before completely losing this match, because 3 turns after this, I lost like 10 to 15 points on a Joseki, and from there I was just downhill. Hopefully it never happens again. I think rounds 1 and 5 were maybe the most surprising. I see. So, again, wide range. We got people from like 20k, so 20q, up to 3 Dan, I guess. Yeah, Nico. 3 Dan, 2 Dan on Mati. Couple 1 Dans. Lots of low SDKs. Lots and lots. And so it was a good tournament in terms of strength. We also didn't have I think Mati's 3 Dan. Yeah. He's just a sandbagger. Apparently I was a sandbagger. I'm sorry. It's because my friends hold me back. Some people say I'm too strong, then other people say I'm not that strong, and so I don't know what to think, and that's why I apply as a 5Q. I always tell you are a 3Q. No, don't fucking do you. You are. What's the word? I forgot. What's the word I'm looking for? Watch out. You know what word I'm looking for. You are the least person. That's the word. No, that's not the word. When you try to make someone believe something they don't believe. What's that word? Gaslighting. There you go. You're fucking gaslighting me. You're gay 4K? I think my plays on the tournament were mostly 3K, but I had exactly 3 mistakes that were, 2 of them were about 8K, the other one was about 12K. And the 12K was against my strongest opponent. Boy. Yeah, it could be. I still need to solidify my rank. And yeah, that mostly because of that, I put 5K. Maybe I should have put 4K. You can measure individual mistakes like that. A little bit. I mean, it's nothing is exact, like fully exact when it comes to strength on Go. But you kind of get a feeling of it, and some people are better than others at judging the level of a mistake. Because what you're doing is you're judging the average mistake that people of that level make. And since I teach a lot of Go, a lot of people, and especially on lower ranks, I think I have sort of a good sense of estimating the level of a mistake. But it comes from estimating the level of a person per se. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like that's the train of thought. In my case, I play against a very strong opponent, and I made this mistake, and I just completely flew over it. And when we played out, I was like, yeah, this is something a 12 to 10Q would get wrong, and I just got it wrong. And I'm like I wanted to say sorry to the guy for giving him that match. At that point, I was like really, I'm sorry for this. This shouldn't be the match, you know? I'm so sorry. I think a whole strong player, you would teach it as an example. Yeah, and I can probably teach people up to 7Q. So until then, I think I can judge mistakes very well, and then from down there, I'm not very good at judging mistakes. I'm more good at judging like play in general, like ideas, direction of play, or things like that. I'm able to recognize, like, if I play against a Dan, I can see how they destroy me, you know. But if I see two different Dans, I can't really tell which one is stronger just by their plays, because I'm not that level. Johnny, what's your tournament score? We're gonna talk about that. Spoilers. My placement is 6th out of 40 people in the tournament. Time control. These tournament matches where it's like usual Go time. I don't know how it's called, with Japanese Byoyomi. So it's like you got what do you got? You got a general time, I guess. So it's 45 minutes per side. This tournament in particular, that also made me play very well. I take a lot of time, and the best tournament I played before this was the one in Argentina last year, where we have 1 hour per side. And I felt like with that, my level went up immediately. When I have a lot of time, I really like it. I feel very comfortable. And these 45 minutes were also a lot of time. And I felt very comfortable in terms of time. So you get those 45 minutes, and then after that is Byoyomi. So Byoyomi, it's like you get 30 seconds to make your next move. But you have like 5 of those 30-second lives if you want. So you can spend more than 30 seconds on one play if you want, but you're gonna lose one of those. And then on the next turn, you're gonna start from the last Byoyomi you got. And then if you burn all your 5 Byoyomis, you lose. Okay. So you used to play 20 minutes main time games. I get bored with 45. Yeah, like that's the thing. There's different people. Some of my opponents had, like on my first match, I went to Bioyomi while my opponent was on like 15 minutes. And I was winning by a lot. But I was on Bioyomi. And I actually were on Bioyomi for like so much, like last Bioyomi. And I was so afraid of losing by time. Especially because I was winning, so I just had to play a clean game, but still. Makes you my neighbor? Yeah, I'm right before you, Nico. Right before you. The second per move with 5 extras, yeah. Yeah, and talking about round 1. This right here. If you know, you know. It's not round 1, but it has something to do with it. So this is the finals, right here. Mati against Mati. I heard that Mati won. So, happy for him. Yeah, this was another unexpected result. I would say that Mati Salinas, so Mati Salinas is on the left, Mati Navarro on the right. The expected result right here is Navarro just by levels. Again, Nico was saying he is like 3 dan. I would say Mati Salinas, when I played with him, he felt about 1 Q. Maybe even like 0 Q. Not sure if 1 dan. I wouldn't say 1 dan necessarily. But he definitely felt like 1 Q. Absolutely. Like I think he reads, he might read like 1 dan. But some of his shapes and decisions in early game are not 1 dan, I would say. Three to 4, yeah, I would say. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 0 Q is like, it's like when you say, you know, someone is 3.5 Q. It's like, it's because you can't really put them on 3 or 4 Q. There's only 1 stone between 1 Q and 1 dan. The thing is, I think it's only 1 stone, honestly. It's just that the stones, like, when you say, you know, 6Q to 7Q, there's 1 stone. But it's a Q stone. But then between 3 dan and 4 dan, that stone, it's completely different. It's way harder to, like, weight that stone. It's a bigger stone. You know what I mean? You need to win against the 4Qs first, Camille. Can I be that? I'll play Mati Salinas once. I do not believe he didn't fail like 1 dan when I played him. That's the thing. Because again, against Mati, he's great. He's better than me. Absolutely better than me. But against Mati, I had 2 big mistakes that cost me way too many points. And before the first mistake, the match was still playable. And then after the second one, it was unplayable. But if I take those mistakes out, it didn't feel that bad, you know? Like, I felt that, like, my matches against Ramon, against Camelo sometimes, things like that. So I'm kind of estimating with people. That's another way of estimating strength. You just get a feeling of the game, and again, against another opponents that have a similar level. On the weak side, yeah. So Benja told me, okay, so this is me. Before we go to that, I'll just put it. So Benja told me a little story about Mati. He told me that Mati is really good at recovering his level super fast. So, because we were talking a lot with Benja after our match, he told me Mati was a beast, and sometimes he steps out of Go, comes back to Go, and recovers his level super quickly. So, even though it sounds a little crazy, there is a chance that he actually recovered a lot of level between playing you on the club and playing on the tournament. Just because of, you know, what Ben had told me. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Yeah, and also maybe he played more relaxed, that's the other thing. There's people that play really different on tournaments. It was the next day? Okay. I thought, oh yeah, was it on Friday? What was I thinking? Like it was one week before. Well, that's how much of a beast he is. Only 10 hours later, he goes up 1 stone. Okay, so here I got a medal. This one. So this is 3rd place on SDK. So SDK is what's it called? Single digit Q. So on that category, everyone above or below 1Q, it's on that category. I got 3rd place there because the others were Juanejin and Cesar. Why am I levitating? You are. Holy shit. Captain America medal. This is the logo of the Federation. Hot take here. I don't like it very much, but the medal looks great. It's one of your superpowers. And later, I got this other one. So this is the medal to the best lady of the tournament. So the one that gets the highest placement. And in particular, this one is called La Más Pulenta, which is a term in Chile, which means you're super cool. But I'm feminine, of course. Everything is gendered in Spanish. The more pulenta. The more pulent. The most pulent. The 2 important superpowers that you don't have. Noticing when it's happening, yeah. But sometimes you do, Camelo. Sometimes you levitate. So yeah, these are my first medal of my life. Never ever in my life I earned a medal. And so here we have all the winners. So we have 3 places on single digit, the 3 overall places of the tournament, and 3 places on double digit Q. We also have some prizes for, there's like fighting spirit and things like that. Accidentally levitating. Yeah, so this guy right here, 1st place. This guy, 3rd place. 2nd place. What is that face? Here's me. Mauricio, one of the places at DDK. The 2 kids as well. And it's worse than that. Oh, whoa. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Shen Mike. Cesar, I think, was it a fighting spirit? Or 4th place? Or no, actually it's 2nd place SDK. There you go. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? And for a beginner incentive, them to come back. Yeah. Yeah, this lady got a fighting spirit. Because she was way stronger than than what we thought. Just watching her play a little bit, I was estimating about 15k or so. And by the results, Camarada Wang, exactly. Yeah, so we're talking. I'm just showing some pictures of the tournament. We got this tournament for everyone that's joining now at Chile. Biggest tournament in like 6 years, at least since pandemic started. We got some fundings from China for Latin American tournaments, and thanks to that, we could pay a lot of people from different regions to attend the tournament. Kind of Grace the Worth. Kind of expert. I have a few medals. I see. Yeah, this is my first medals, so I don't care what they are. It's just a medal. I got it. Like technically I got other like imaginary medals. You know, I have like 20 records that are worth something, like speedrun records. Then I have like 100 records that are not worth anything because they are like individual levels. But you don't get medals for that, you know? You don't even get views on YouTube for that. Not a whole lot. It's a little bit. Sanagi and French playing Go since 2020. Nice. You are Incente? No. But it is flattering that you confuse me with her. She's great. Definitely a fan of Incente. But I'm not. I'm just Pandora. So yeah, more photos of the winners. I believe these are the ones that the photo guy gave me, and this one's important. So I like this one. This is the Tengen photo. So Tengen is our beloved club that we have here in Santiago. Before pandemic, there was a bunch of clubs, but after pandemic, Tengen was the only one that survived and stayed. Yo, ñoño.
Not just Pandora, the Pandora.
Thank you, Nono, for that. Yeah. The Pandora. And we even paid the tickets for people on their regions to come and the hotels. Yeah. No, that was amazing actually. Was the tournament with entering free? No, it was totally free. Yeah. Again, thanks to the sponsor. So China is doing this thing where I think it's the China Weishi Association. This whole thing of tournaments in Latin America. There's a lot of countries associated with it, and they just pay for everything. You just come to the tournament and you play. That's what you do, and I love it. So this is the Club Tengen. So this is all the attendees to the tournament that are part of the Club Tengen. The Club Tengen itself is way bigger, but these are a lot of familiar faces here. Who are those people? This is you. That's the Budri. And this is my bad face. I can't believe I got this face on the photo. I think I got a better face on the other photo, on this one. That's better. Some other people, yeah. And that's Tuerda. Famous Go teacher. The most famous commenter on Arbaduk subreddit, of course. He lives there. And this is the whole tournament picture. Here's like almost every attendee. Some people couldn't make it to the second day. I got a good face on this one. Two or three people not there. Yeah, it's Chris, Victoria, and I don't remember who else couldn't come to the second day. Oh yeah, and this is my match. So, where's my stuff? Here's my stuff. Excuse me. Good thing I'm not on tournaments. Would photobomb every picture. Is that photo your round 2 game? Sadly, I don't have a photo of my round 2 game. I forgot. Sucks. I didn't take a picture of round 3 and round 5. Round 5 because I was so ashamed of it, so I didn't want to take a picture. Round 3 I just forgot. No, yeah, and actually round 2. Round 2 I also didn't take a picture. I also forgot. Because I was a little bit too hyperventilated at the end of the match. So I just forgot, but I think I remember some key moments of it. We might do like a improvised review on OGS of it. If I can remember some of it on the way. Makes stylized images of pictures looking time water pictures. I see. But I took round 1, 4, and round 0. This picture is round 0. Actually. Who you play round 1? Felipe. I play Felipe. This is round 0. This is a match we played with an Evo. Before the tournament started. Just to, you know, get our brains working. And I won. So now we are 3-3. Even with an Evo. That's another reason to call myself a 3Q instead. Because an Evo is another 3Q. Have one picture of that one. Oh, really? Oh, I mean, I have that one. I actually have that one. It's this one. This one is the wrong one. But before we go into that, I want to show the overall results. I think if I was you after round 2, I would also not have taken a picture because I would have been too busy trying to not vomit on the board. Yep. Yep. And since they're playing 2 games per day, he's losing too much, I see. Yeah. I play like 2 games per week. My average is 2 to 4 games per week. Which is bad. I study a lot, but I just don't have a whole lot of games in my bag. Okay, so we'll come back to that. So I'm gonna show you my curated list. Is this one? It's not that one. Is this one? It's that one. Expand that a little bit. Which color are you on those photos? Okay, so I'm gonna explain the colors. Colors are not people. Colors are situations, okay? I have played 2 games per semester this year. Yep, pretty much. A lot of games these days are against people who are like 5 stone weaker than me or more. Yeah, that's true. That's the other thing, like... like on the club, I actually do a lot of like most of my matches are either like a lot of stones that I give or a lot of stones that I receive. Like there's definitely people on my level, and those are probably the most exciting ones. But yeah, I also have like I think I got better at handicap matches than normal matches. Which is kind of weird. Yeah. Oh, on the two boards that you show it. We'll show those. Don't worry. We'll talk about those. I first want to talk about like the overall thing, and then I'll talk about my specific stuff. More versus Matty. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's explain the colors. Hang on, I want to reduce this a little bit. I'll adjust it. Don't worry. It's just so I can see it better on my side. And I actually gonna give you more zoom. So you can see it better. Okay, so what the fuck are these colors? These are the results. First of all, this is the placement. Okay? Placement. Let's just put it like that. So this is the overall place you got in the tournament. And then there's like the rest of the stuff. Let me get rid of the cursor. What? What do you died after that? Okay, there you go. Many good SDK on the tournament? Yeah. Yeah, and also, so something about Chile. I mean, despite the people that don't know exactly what their rank is, like me, the levels you get on Chile are like very exact in terms of strength. They are not inflated or anything like that. They're actually pretty exact. And I actually modify some of these numbers. I just put myself 3k, for example. I put Matty on 1k. And I changed some numbers here and there. If you think one of them is really not there, you can tell me and we'll fix it. So yeah, colors. So colors are as it goes. So yellow, this is just a personal opinion, by the way. So we can talk about that if you have a better opinion than me. So yellow means it's anyone's game. So it's similar levels or the same level. So anyone can win. Okay? Green is expected result. So there is a significant, maybe not significant, but definitely a difference of strength where the result is expected. Okay? Then blue is like ultra expected. Okay? Like blue means it's almost impossible that wasn't the result. Okay? It would be an upset otherwise. And then red are the upsets. So completely unexpected results, I would say. Okay? So you see most of the tournament is yellow and green. But down here, you would see a lot of blues. Because down here is where you see like the biggest differences in level. There was also a lot of blue on round 1, 2, and 3. Way more than on the other rounds because we have some pairing problems here and there that got fixed on the second day. So some people on like second round were playing, like for example, Nico is a good example. We got a 3 Dan against like 15Q. Or 14. I know that Felipe's first 2 rounds are red. All the blue in... Jose, yeah. All the blue in round 2 was my fault. Yup. Skull coin I never seen used here. Yeah, I just thought this would be funny. Fun, not funny. Fun to show it this way because it shows. So for example, the two people that were before the tournament, I would say the big two contenders for the tournament were Matias Navarro, right here, he was on the finals, and Nico. But on first round, we got a couple unexpected results. Namely Jose, which is a cool guy from Usach. And I believe he's also part of the Punta Arenas scene. And so this was a little bit of an unexpected result here. And I think that was the only one on the first. Again, we got a lot of blues here and there. What other one, let's say, was interesting here? Jose was a really cool guy. He's really cool. I was happy for him that he beat me. Yeah. Used to live in Punta Arenas. I see. Yeah, so here in my first, I played Felipe. And I felt like we have about the same level. But it was kind of a weird match because it started with an overplay, with a trick play rather, that we both played wrong. But it ended up being better for me. He explained later to me that he didn't want to do a trick play. Instead, he just got the thing wrong. Yeah. But everything started from that corner. You know? Any other result that you people think is interesting on the first round? I think despite that, it looks kind of tame. Yeah, let's go to second round then. So, second round, here I was like the Killer Slayer. So Nico won to Jose, and I then won to... I beat him then. And apparently Jose also beat Ramon later. Which Ramon is like one dan. Why was Chris paired with Nico? Yep. Because... Yeah. So that's the thing that happened on the tournament. That's something a little bit sketchy that happened. Is that the pairing was a little bit weird. I think they didn't use the McMahon system where you just give less points to DDKs. I think that's what they did on Argentina, for example. Oh shoot! I ran out of music. Give me a second. Cat is here. Hey. And the pairing went to hell. Had forced better pairings, but we didn't. We actually did it on round 4 and 5. We forced a couple pairings. So we will have more interesting matches. Betcris playing some against a famous person. I mean, they had lost. At least they got to play, of course. But yeah, they can play on the club as well. But can I put that doesn't get claim? I don't know. I think Theophany gets claim. Gotta add is good. He also plays Panda quite a lot. Yeah, we play a lot. You were very lucky in round 4. Your group was quite dead. Okay, so that was the upset of the round. Let's see a little bit of these ones maybe. Yeah, I think the rest was like expected. So Cesar got a pretty good tournament. Like, holy shit. Incredible result. Like, he beat June here. Like, I feel like Cesar got way stronger than the only... I only played Cesar once. It was long ago. Like, some months ago. Or maybe, like, the beginning of this year. And at the time, I felt about a 7Q strength. At least I felt that. Because I also was, like, 6-7Q at that point. And I beat him, so... He became way stronger. And then Camilo broke the curse and won. I was completely alive. Yeah. And Evil didn't like me to play against him in the 4th round. Yeah. Yeah, I was very lucky that I only played people I've never played with. That's always that's my favorite kind of tournament. That's why I like Argentina so much as well. Last year. Because I played people I've never played in my life. Now, as I get more and more into this community and I keep going to tournaments, I guess I'll eventually play with everyone. But yeah, I still would prefer to play with people that I don't play very often, let's say. What happens in Argentina stays there. No, I also did a stream about that. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm pretty sure I did a stream about that. It's a little disappointing about Chris and Agustin. I see. Yeah, so round 3. Again, this was my very bad match against Mati Salinas, there is. But it's still kind of an unexpected result. You know, despite those 2 mistakes, like before the first mistake, if I responded the Yosegi like correctly, I would probably be ahead. But not for long, and then later on my mid-game mistake, I would probably be behind a little bit. But then it's a playable matchup, you know? But with those 2 mistakes, after the second one, it's completely unplayable. I play a couple moves. I actually play a bunch of moves. Then try to do the latest in bait just because it's like, okay, I can't really do anything else. And then I just forfeit because there was nothing to do. So then the other Mati beat my previous opponent. Yeah, for example, here we got Cesar with Mauricio Kuczynski. Kuczynski? Something like that? No, Kuczynski's Nico. I'm sorry. But K something, because F is Fuentelva. That's the one that's or Mauricio on Tengen. Kusanovic. So yeah, this is kind of a ultra expected result. Yeah, so Alex beat Osvaldo. Alex also had a hell of a tournament. So 2 very, anyone goes matches. And then beating Osvaldo. I mean, I'm just taking this number, by the way. I haven't played Osvaldo myself. Mati versus Felipe was right next to me. Was bare knuckle brawl. Interesting. Felipe likes brawl. Well, at least on my game. I don't know if he likes it, but he had to do it because of his position on our match. And I was afraid on a lot of places in the match because of that. Murdering each other. Oh yeah, and this is the other upset. Benja Camelo. So yeah, I would say Benja is... I feel like he might be 3k. I felt like our match was very, very even. So either he's 3k or I am 4. He was trained by Carrillo, and I play Carrillo, I see. Yeah, I heard stuff about Carrillo as well, but I never played him. Yeah, and the rest seems expected. Or even. But yeah, here's another one. For example, Ramon and Percy. That's like... That match shouldn't have happened, right? Like, I feel like these ones... These ones also probably shouldn't have happened. But they are a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. You know, like Mariel June, Santiago, Sebastian. Carrillo's bent 4 in the side. He was tired during 3rd round. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Ben 4 is in the side is alive. My round. Come here, girl. What do you need? Wanna be in the stream? No? Okay, goodbye. Then 4th round. Yeah, so for example here, Cesar also beat Osvaldo. So we got 2 like 4-3Qs that ended up beating Osvaldo. So either his rank was a little bit inflated or there was just, you know, solid upsets. Apparently Osvaldo beat Panchito and Aníbal. So that sounds like it was a correct, like, you know. So yeah, that's a good upset. Nico Carrillo, there you go. And yeah, I beat Benja. And Benja beat Camelo. The rest seems expected. Yeah. And then here, last round. Big upset of the... Gare, what's going on? What's going on? What up? So at some point on the match, what I heard, I wasn't paying a lot of attention to it. But what I heard is that Mati Navarro just decided to like don't leave life on one of his groups. That was like extremely important, or maybe not extremely important, but important enough to, you know, to just save it. That's what I heard was like the biggest mistake. I don't know if anyone has the OGS thingy of the finals. Forgot to ask about that. Then Wen Jin just destroyed me. Again, what I said before. Like 10k mistake. Has 1 or 2 mistakes. I know. No, not your fault at all. But it's still, you know, just to show maybe. Despite the mistakes. Before that stupid mistake against Wen Jin, when he is the strong Chinese guy, I felt like the match was still led by him. But then... But it wasn't that bad. It was, you know, definitely... He was definitely winning before that. And a lot of that was a very bad election of Joseki on my part, I think. Because he played San, and I didn't quite like the Joseki I chose, but I just find out after playing it. A cat that eats bamboo. Yeah, I don't know about that. So here's another one. So again, Cesar played super great tournament, crazy, beating Alex here as well. Just amazing. Only saw his game with Matty. His style looked awesome. It was a very good style. Yeah. In my case, it wasn't a mojo, but it was like always one step ahead of my plan, pretty much. And so in that sense, it felt, you know, like intimidating. Because it wasn't attacks, but it was always one step ahead. On just the ideas. Oh yeah, and we got an upset here. So Rodrigo is the Rodrigo curse. This time Panchito got it. Yeah, not a moyo. I mean, I think there was a little bit of moyo, but it wasn't a moyo plan, you know, necessarily. It was more of a... There's this big wall in the center, but it doesn't quite make a mojo. It's just pressuring me. But yeah, it happened to me. This happened to me a couple months ago. My excuse is I was very cold. Mati invaded him at 3-3, and he played Tanuki. Oh, that actually makes... That kind of makes sense. I feel like he probably knows a lot about Sansan, because he plays Sansan against me. Just direct Sansan, by the way, not invasion. So he might feel comfortable Tanuking a Sansan invasion, because then it's just as the inverted Sansan. And if he knows that a lot, he might feel comfortable with that, you know? Yeah, I agree. Rodrigo has a fear problem, I would say. Rodrigo has a fear problem. He beat me on a tournament. Like half of this year. Like on like when was that? Like July? Or was it August? I don't remember. And on the club, actually, I had a couple matches against Rodrigo where after middle game, he's winning. But then I just destroy him, Jose, because he kind of... His middle game, he has good ideas, you know? Like, his game plan is super good. He has good game direction. He knows where to play. But when it comes to a fight, he kind of steps back and gives too much to the opponent. And if he repairs that, he's gonna get way better. Way better, because he has the rest. To me, also didn't make any sense, but I played like the most passive game ever. And that's the thing. when I play passive with Rodrigo, he's actually beating me on middle game. I don't get it. I don't get it. And so what I do now is I just play the most fucking aggressive game and complicated game against him. And that's how I beat him. Because that's not his side. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Rodrigo beat Panchito. That's what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's because, Nico, that's because you are 3 Dan. Remember that. So you get what we get on move 40, you get it on move 10. But yeah, my fastest match was against him. Yeah. I know. And then there is Emilio Percy. So I don't know how correct these cues are. I put this on as an upset. Wait, no, this is actually correct. Because Emilio beat Percy. Oh no, but Percy looks stronger. I didn't play with any of the kids, so I actually don't know. If there's actually this difference of level, I feel like it's an upset. Okay, but I don't really know. Yeah. Again, I can't really explain it, Nico. But for some reason, and again, I don't get it. I wish I had an explanation. But again, on the club, like this is not even talking about the tournament. This is like 2 weeks ago. I played Rodrigo a couple times, and I'm losing after mid game, and I don't get it. And I'm actually mad. Like, how am I playing like this? What's going on? And then I start a fight, and I win immediately. But I have to start that fight. If I play relaxed and passive game, I don't get it. It's so weird. I don't get it. We made him change it. No, he's not a DDK. He's definitely not a DDK. Rodrigo is not a DDK. Again, looking at results, maybe you feel, because you're super strong, and I know you also teach a lot of people of that level, but still, looking at the results he gets with people closer to that level, he cannot be a DDK. That's the thing. And again, how he play on the tournament, he cannot be a DDK. Edgar also has this superpower that he always knows where to play. Absolutely. But yeah, like if you look at the results here, well, I guess there wasn't there isn't that many matches here. It's just the Panchito one, so never mind. But for example, I feel like Rodrigo Mariel is an even match. Having played both, like assuming I haven't played Mariel in a long time, but assuming she has a similar level to the last, or a little bit more than the last time I played her, I feel like it feels like a sort of even match. Time for another Go anime. The Chilean Go anime. So yeah, those are the results. Now... Alright, hang on. Yeah, so my match 0, I don't remember anything about this. Again, this was a friendly match. Sometimes I got in late mid game with Edgar. I'm being very uncomfortable. Pandora no go. Yeah, and again, for example, that tournament, the tournament on where Rodrigo beat me. Later on that tournament, I beat Edgar. It wasn't an official match, but he played. I would say there's no excuses. And I thought I didn't have the level to beat Edgar at that point. Are you watching my phone? Okay. So this is the match I got against Felipe. This is my first round. And you can see what happens on the up right corner. That is pretty much that pretty much synthesizes the match. Guatemalan Go anime? I don't know what you're talking about. I only know the next Congress is on Guatemala. Have no idea if it has something to do with that. So let's see. Just taking a look at this. So I'm white. I did my double Hochi. And looking at the structure, he did Hochi Komogu. Okay, so we can start with that probably. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna make a new... How do I make this? Demonstration. Okay. Massive. Was 4 dan here, and post-mortem 6 dan. Hans Peach was one of the first Western Go players. He was 3 dan pro from Germany. Oh, I see. One of the worst stories ever? I see. Okay, so probably something like this. Bam, bam, bam. So yeah, so here's the thing. I'm here. This is my first match. I'm white. And I'm like, no, you cannot do that. You don't have the right to do that. But I need to punish you. Right? Because that's the thing with trick plays. You can't... It's not like they are just bad. You have to know how to answer them. For them to say that they're bad. I want him to be your Latin American side. Oh, okay, I see. And the thing is, I actually got it wrong. And so this is what happened in the match. What he told me, at least, after the match, is that wasn't a trick play. He just played the move wrong. He just got confused. And I believe him, because I've seen this. I have a couple friends that had this same problem in a match, that they just blew the stone, you know, just press the clock, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that's one line further. Ah, shit, you know? Was a trick play against himself. Yeah, so yeah, at the moment, I actually didn't know it was a trick play. I thought it was just a bad play. Later, we talk about with Nico, and Nico told me why it's a trick play and what the answer is. So apparently the good answer, which is not the one I use on the game, by the way, is this. It's just this, and then you can just turn it into a normal Joseki. So that's about it. No, fuck you. Fuck you, silly. Cell phone. Goodbye. So then it's just a normal Joseki. It's like, okay, whatever. We just play a normal game. Unless I decide to do this. But I answered this. And this is falling into the trick play. So, what's... Nico, what's the follow-up here? Because I don't remember it. Yeah, Q18 is getting tricked. It's just this, right? And then if you do this, this is the bad variation for white. This is like I guess you capture this and black Tanukis. Because this is the variation of another Joseki where white gets a bad result. I guess you can exchange this. Is there any meaning on exchanging this before Tanuking or not? Cut and ladder? We just do it immediately? Okay. Oh yeah, because on the other one, it's even worse than the other variation. Because on the other variation, unless we play crossed, you never have the ladder. But on this one, you always have the ladder. Well, depending on which side you started. No, actually, it doesn't even matter which side you started. So it's super bad. Yeah. So I play here. But again, it wasn't a trick play. He just got it wrong. And so he played here. And then I block here. What happened here? Did he play that or not? What's the order? I don't quite remember the order. I think he played this. No. He played this. This is bad for one without the... Yeah, it's bad without the ladder. So with the ladder, it's a disaster. I see it. Yeah. So here I am like, okay. This is an L+1. So you're dead. And then people told me that there is a better kill here. I just play the one I know. And then here, 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 here. And then I don't remember. From here I don't remember, but this is like he started a fight here because the group is, you know, in a really bad spot. But the problem here is that I still have like there's still a weird call. So he might done this first. And then something else here. But yeah, so we ended up having like a fight on this quadrant before we had, I think we have anything else on the other quadrants. S18 and T16. Yeah, so let's see, maybe I can open it on Paint. Mental. I remember this well because I was right next to you. Yeah. I look over and said, okay, I guess Panda wins that one. Yeah, but I was scared. Because the group is dead, but it's not captured. And that always scares me a little bit. Because then it's my problem. But yeah, what I was estimating at some point, so... This a good color? It has to be bigger. Yeah, okay, so the plan for what TCC would have helped. Let me see. You mean here? One move further. I mean, R16 is just a bad move. Here you just play here. And this is alive, isn't it? This is like when you invade with two white stones. But it's still a very bad position. Like it's, I don't know, I attack this stone somehow. I don't know, here. It's 1,000-year call. Oh, I see, yeah. I see. Like this. I guess. So wait, then it's not the same as the other position. Life in Gote? Maybe not. If Nico says it's 1,000 years, then there's no way to do life in Gote. Worse than dead in this situation? I guess you're right because of, you know, it's the beginning of the... It's the beginning plus I get a big influence here. This is the 1,000-year, yeah. Did someone send me? Oh, look at that. Oh shit. Why are you people sending me stuff? Yeah, so when I saw this, I immediately knew this was dead. Thanks to Nico, because Nico taught me about El Grupo, and L+1 and all those. So as soon as he played this, I was like, okay, this is dead, but it's not captured, so I still need to worry about what's going on around. Because if he wins some sort of fight, it could be bad. Alright, Nico. So what happened later was that, so this is the group that we were looking at, right? That's how it ended up looking. And then a fight developed. So there is this group right here that went this way. White also went this way, chasing this. And I had some super like nasty squeezes this way. And while attacking those two things, black ended up doing this as well. Again, all of that happened on this quadrant before we put any stones on the others. And so at some point, let's see. Justifiably makes me anxious. Yeah, no, absolutely. I was anxious too. So again, I don't exactly remember how the fight happened. But what happened is that white had something here, white had something here. Black made something here. And the cut here tried to survive, but they ended up not surviving. And so at some point, this black was trying to escape this way. And it could have escaped it, maybe. I'm not sure. And I was, I was on pressure with this. Also escaping. Or trying to leave. This was fine. And this was fine. So at this point, what I did is I actually counted. And I counted that I only counted two things. This thing right here. And it was like 25 points or so. And I counted my capture here. If this thing died. And what I made, with this. And I counted 55 points. And so I'm like, okay, we haven't played the rest of the board. I'm 30 points ahead just on the points that are on the board. So I just need to maintain my lead. And then when we finish the game, I won by 30 points. Or like 29.5, something like that. And I was like, holy shit. That was some good counting. I just maintained the match. But yeah, there was some wild stuff later as well. But I don't remember that very well. But basically you see, I have a big dead group here, for example. But the thing is, this was a very good sacrifice for me. Because this sacrifice let me have all of this. This wasn't mine. And also a little bit of entrance of this group. Just a tiny bit. And so it was just a super worthy sacrifice. And all of that happened because later on, so let's see, he closed this, sort of, still an open wall. We play some stuff here. I think there was a stone here, maybe, somewhere around this area. Some black something there. I had like control of this, sort of. I don't remember exactly where. Control of this. This is alright. No, why would you do that? I erase it. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Let's do it shorter. But basically there was an open wall here and some stuff here. So after all that, I was like, if black closes this, I'm fucked. Because you're gonna get all this. And so I had to put a stone here. I don't remember if I played here or here. And so he started attacking this stone. And I tried to leave at first, but then at some point I said I don't need to leave, I just need to eat what is on this side. And that was the other good decision of the match. If it wasn't for that, I could have lost maybe. Because after the walls, the Moyo could have been really big. Honestly. Maybe, I don't know if bigger of what I have, but still. Alright, so next... Oh, we don't have the next one. This is the one about against Bangpa. But I remember a little bit, I think. Let me think. I don't remember the colors. I think I was black. Was I black? Yeah, I was black. Yeah. So this is the one against Jose. So Hochi, Komoku here, there, here, there. And I'm actually, I don't know this thing at all. I haven't played against this. So I kind of just improvised. Nico was talking to us about this. I don't remember if you can immediately do this or after pushing once you can go down. I need to refresh my memory, Nico. Because I did this and he pushed. And I pushed and he pushed again. And then this. This was the game. But this doesn't feel great for white. Or at least when I played, it didn't feel great for white. 2010, more or less? I see. Popular in 2010. This is just Segi to here. Then I exchange this. And I guess white has the right of doing this, right? And then, I don't know, fix one of the cuts. I was sort of expecting this, but we didn't have this. So here it looks good for black. B6 earlier, yeah. But I don't know when. Like here immediately? I guess you can do it immediately. After C8? C9 has to be... Yeah, okay. So you push once. Yeah, it makes more sense. But yeah, Jose instead pushed another time. And I pushed another time because I have a problem with pushing. But it worked this time. C8 for D8 first. Like here. Or I like both Joseki. I see, I see. Yeah, no. The other one is... We're gonna talk about the other one. The other one is... That one was crazy. I would say after this, it was still fine. Considering my level, let's say. Maybe against a Dan, it's like disastrous, but... and here I actually don't remember what he did. I think he did this. And did I close immediately? No. Maybe I closed immediately. I know we had this exchange.
Don't you have to be somewhere?
I probably have to be somewhere. Yo, Brace Talk. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? And then he connected, and then I closed. I think. With Jess. You play Honey at B7. Okay. And then here. There's something weird here. There's a stone. I think we're missing a white stone somewhere. Thank you. Stream going well? Nice. Then the Sansan. But there's an exchange here. There's a weird exchange that is missing. Maybe this. You should call to where it's gonna be faster. I mean, we could do that. Maybe. And I think here he did the Sansan. Yeah, and this went wrong. So I actually didn't know which side I wanted here. I ended up playing this one. Which side do you like more? The biggest side, yeah. But which one is the bigger? I mean, this is the emptier, but like on this position, I really don't know which side I want. It's also because on the club, when I play on the club, I see every day I see less Sansan invasions. You like R4? Okay. Yeah. It's like, I remember when I got to the club last year, everyone was playing Sansan invasion every game. I was doing it too. R4. It seemed better to me. Because then I don't have to, like, if I have a wall this way, I feel like white can put a stone here to just pressure that wall while building something here. I don't like that. It was mostly that was my train of thought. I'll play either one. Yeah, so white here, black here. This is probably my favorite Sansan Joseki. I know some people like to do this. If they do this, I just do this. No flying knife, no thank you. I know this is the favorite of most people, but I like this one better. I don't know if it's better on this position though, but I'm just comfortable with this one, so we played this one. With new AI patterns, we no longer care what side we block on. I see. Yeah, like it's more about what game you want to play, more than which one is better overall. Always. And here I was like, okay, Tenuki or we solve this position. And, you know, I just memorized the Kaji match last week. So I was like, you know what? Let's just play that Joseki and see what's up. I mean, we're probably not gonna get that because every time I play this Joseki that professionals love, people just play the other to me. So I do this and they do this. And I'm like, oh, come on. I'm never gonna play the other in a match. But I was fine with this. I don't know if it's a good result, but I was fine with it. Because I have the ladder. So it's like I don't care about the cut. Although this ladder is weird with this stone here. I guess there could be some janky stuff. Now that I think about it. Like with a crosscut, I guess. So maybe it wasn't the best idea, honestly. But I feel like this indirectly puts some pressure on this group. So I was fine with this, and I was expecting this because again, every person plays me this when I do this, when I go down here. I'm the only person in the club that does this, by the way. Nobody does this. Everyone in the club. Everyone just Tenukis here. Or extends. But he actually played the AI. I mean the one I know. And I was like, nice! This is my favorite Joseki that I've never played in a match. Never ever in my life. So then I play here. And this is the big moment. What was it? This. So until here is Joseki. And then he played this. Kind of hard to pick a worse Joseki blunder. That will happen in the game. Play S3 sometimes. S3. Oh, I see. Yeah. Excalibur Joseki in France? Yeah, because of the shape, right? Because of this shape or not? No, wait. I think it's this. This is if you have the ladder, otherwise this, and then this. Yeah, because I have the ladder, so I actually... And I was thinking that. I have the ladder, so I can actually just capture like this. I don't have to play the... you know, the other... Big sword shape. I'm gonna call it Excalibur from now on. Yeah. That's a great name. But yeah. He just played here. And that was like... This is too big. This is too fucking big because... I just capture. And my group is alive. And your group is not. And it's my turn. And it's like I never have to play here again, pretty much. And so, what did I play here? I play something here. Could have been this? I don't remember. I think I Hane first. No, I Hane later. I probably Hane later. R5. Like this immediately? No, I don't think I did this. Maybe I could have done this, actually. Oh, you mean he played this? Maybe. Maybe like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're correct. Okay. Yeah. And then go out. Or maybe this? I don't remember. There's some weird order here. I'm always correct, it's my curse. Butri. Well, that's like the button left. Like, do something here. Attack and profit. Yeah, but yeah, I guess you're right. So instead of this, you would have done this. Maybe. H3. G4. Shoulder. Everything's nice. I like this one. But yeah, this decided the match pretty much. And yeah, but then we kept playing, and it was another one of those matches where I wasn't being yummy, and Jose had like 5 minutes, I think, or 8, I don't remember. A3 looks better than G4. I know very little about the shoulder hit, because I feel like he can just extend. Like, I like shoulder hit when they wanna do this, but I don't know if they wanna do this in this position. Yeah, don't attach, exactly. And shoulder hit is attachment. Alright. So now against Mati. Was I black as well? Did I go black like every match? What the fuck? I don't remember. Maybe. I almost had the feeling that it was like the same beginning. Was it? Maybe not, because we got this. Yeah, I actually don't remember the beginning of that match. I know what happened later. That I remember. Yeah, I'm sitting next to a sleeping dog who seems to be having some weird dreams. I see. Sometimes my cat have some weird dreams, and they move and make noises when they sleep. But yeah, so the rest of the match isn't all that important. What's really important is what happened here. Oh, he probably did a contact somewhere here. I don't remember how that developed, because he loves contact. Again, I don't think we play here, but whatever, let's just play that. Just do that. And then a contact on one of these sides. With a cross, maybe? Oh, I don't remember. We did some weird shit here. But whatever, something happened there. Let's just leave it there. And then this Again, this position is probably wrong. But this is the important shit, honestly. This is the only important stuff. So here. And then I'm used to this Joseki. I've been getting used to this one. But I just haven't had a lot of opportunity to play it because, at least on the club, I pretty much just play on the club, honestly. I don't like playing online too much. Not a lot of people do this on the club. And so I just don't have the opportunity to play this very much. So I play just something I know. But I also don't know that much. Honestly. And I was expecting this, but he played this. The panda is things I ever heard someone say. I don't know what happened here. Just some weird shit, probably. So this is, if you do this correctly, this is a very good result for black. But I didn't because I'm a dummy. So Atari, and then I was thinking here, how do I fix this? And I chose the worst way possible to fix it. Well, I guess this is the worst way. The second worst way, which is this. This is so bad. This is so bad for me. And I was like, oh my god, why do I do this to myself? And it's so painful. I hate it. And I hated this match from this point on. C3 is better when black have a stone on the other side. This? Or you mean white C3? E2 is proper? D2? I don't know which colors you mean. Because at least this one, I think is bad for white always. How to explain, but yeah, you could have Sansan too. He's talking about the Joseki. Yeah. But yeah, this was just here. But my brain played me a bad trick. Where it was like, I've done this so much on a lot of matches. And then I just get peep all the time. And it's something that, you know, like, I'm on the level of distinguishing when this is correct and when this is not correct. And I should have seen this. This was just Seki blunder. I meant white. This is also possible for you since you have the Shisho. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, it's fine. It's hard to talk on coordinates on a chat that probably has delay. C2. Like, you want to play this? I feel like it depends what I have here. This is not what happened on the game, on this side, by the way. So I don't remember what happened here. Like, makes detail compensation very hard. I feel like this is just a bad result. Because white can fix their shape on like half cente. And then I'm like small. And I make a... Like, if... It doesn't matter if I have the Chisho. Why can't you just extend and then we extend and I don't know. Feels kind of weird. Do you guys know each other? You're talking like you know each other, like you're friends. But yeah, the thing is, like, what is really good about this situation is that white shape is horrible. It's so bad, and you can't even do this. Like, you don't even have the right to do this. But on the other result, it's like, you just do this, and like, yeah, anything you want to do on this side doesn't matter because it's just... And like, I just have fucking 3 stones that are there, and whatever. I hate it. So yeah, that was a big mistake. And the other big mistake, and that's why I think we didn't play this right here. This is probably wrong. But I just don't remember. What I do remember is we ended up making a wall here. Making a wall here. White also made a wall here, which looked very good with this stone, so he ended up having all these. Super bad result for me. And a wall this way, sort of. And here, I did something that I do on a lot of games, which is I hyper-focus on some places, and I put 1 extra stone here to push this wall that just disappeared, instead of pushing this one. And this one was way more cente, and by way more cente I just mean cente because this one was super gote. It didn't do anything. Whereas this was cente and double cente and like anti-cente, everything. Because the push of white was so strong since this bad Joseki. And that was the second really bad mistake. Watch Up's blood. It's quite shiny, look at that. Okay, I don't remember my match against Benka a whole lot. Here's the result of the match, though. I'm going to cook now. Doing this open. I might come back. Thank you, Nico. Thank you so much. What's going on? What are you people talking about? I was with my mother and the stream on the phone. Oh, I see. I thought you were bullying me. You didn't understand much English. Don't cook the dog. What was your result? I ended up 6th place. which is it's very good for my level, I think, considering the amount of strong players on the tournament. So I was very happy with that result. And also, like, again, the mistakes I had were really bad, but I think there were very few. And that's what made me really happy. Because again, I counted them. I had about 3 or 4 mistakes that were really, really bad. And despite that, I felt like everything else was on my level. And so this match was against Benja, and we talk a bunch about the match later, and I agree with him. He told me that he played too passively, and I totally agree. He just let me do a lot of stuff. Now, that said, he knew my plan,
my dear.
like, all the time. Yo, Red Panda, thank you for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? And so, it's not like my plan wasn't that evident, but I was trying to make a moyo. And then, like, you know, try to reduce it from one side, and it was the biggest side, and I was like, okay, sure, I'll try to move the moyo somewhere else. And then he reduces it from the other side, and I was like, fuck, this guy knows everything I want to do. And he's doing everything, so I cannot do it. And so, even though I won, and I miscounted at the end. I miscounted, I thought I was losing by a couple points. Like 5 to 10 points. Or 8, let's say. And I thought I was losing, because I miscounted, mainly because... Hang on, let me open Paint. I can talk better about this. Shit. There you go. So I've been better at counting, and by that I mean I actually started counting in matches. Because in Argentina, last year, for example, I didn't count a single match. I just didn't count a single match. But now I'm trying to count, doing my best. And I just write down the numbers on a sheet of paper. And so at some point, like, yeah, exactly. Moyo games are super hard to count. Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted to say. So, I counted this. Not a good color. This is a better color. I think this is just a small... Maybe that's better. So I counted this. I counted this. I counted this fucking thing that was closed for a long time. Then I counted very few points here. I counted a little bit here. Counted a little bit here. And then there was the center. And the center was the hardest to count because there wasn't a lot of things decided yet. And it was, for me, it was really hard to estimate how much points I could make there, compared to the very safe points that Benja did on this side. And so when we got to Yose, we were both on Bioyomi. That's another thing. We and Benja, like me and Benja, we play at a very similar speed. We both take our time. So it was a very long match, which meant we both were on Bioyomi at the end. Pretty much at the same time. I always estimate incorrectly. It's very hard to estimate. It's crazy because most Mojo games that I won, I thought I was losing. It's like a curse. It's a good curse to have. It's if I want a superpower, that's a very good one. But it is stressing because I always think I'm losing. Yeah, I love using my time. The problem is sometimes you get to be a Yomi and you're, like, for example, against, was it against Jose? I think it was against Jose. Or was it? No, against Felipe. I was on Bioyomi and he was on like 15 minutes. And remember, I'm 30 points ahead. And there is a group that I kill, but it's not captured. Which means one mistake can still kill me. You know, I count a Liberty Race wrong and I'm dead. And I'm on Bioyomi and he has 15 minutes, so it's still very stressing. Even if you're ahead. So that's time management it's its own skill. Honestly, it's its own set of like separate skill from the game, or maybe not separate, but additional. So yeah, I estimated this side wrong, and I thought I was losing. And it's funny because at the end of the match, so we finish, and before counting, he said, on Spanish of course, he said, what he actually said was, I thought you won. But I thought he said, I think I won. Which sounds closer in Spanish than in English. And I said, yes, I also think so. That he won because that's what I heard. And then we counted. And then I won and I was like, what? And then we talk about it. And like we solved that. Because I actually misheard what he said. So he counted correctly apparently. But yeah, this was a fairly passive start on this match. There wasn't a whole lot of fights. And I don't remember a whole lot of it, honestly. It is close. I think I won by less than 10 points. I think. I don't remember. Yeah, and for the last, let me just see. What was this? Like, I remember some Yosekis, but I don't remember. Was he black? Like this? This? I don't remember what happened on this corner. Okay, I wanna think it was just Kochi. No. I think I approach it here. Okay, maybe, so then it's the other way. Oh, I can't remember. Hang on. Yeah, that is his hide. Okay, something here. I don't know what. Let's just leave that stone there. Fine. Oh, colors might be reversed. But it's whatever. I don't care. Okay, so we play here. This Joseki, I'm super familiar with this Joseki. Except I'm actually familiar with the push. Okay. And then again on the club, Alex loves to do this. To take Gote and that. And I know this is not that different, but it's still On the match it felt very different, which is he took Gote here. And I'm actually not very used to this. Like, I don't know if you should push or if it's fine to just leave here. Because black not giving you this makes this crew kind of weird. And I actually don't have any experience about this, and we did something later. There was a Yosegi here. You can D6 or C8. This? Isn't it like weird things here later or not? You can just block. Okay. Yeah, I guess you can. Though you wanna get this, like this Jose will make you fix this later, probably. Although I'm not sure. Yeah, I was thinking about pushing, but again, because I was a little bit unfamiliar with the position, I thought Tenuki is fine. And we got this though. And this, I didn't like this exchange at all. This looks awful for me. This feels so bad. Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is painful. I don't like this at all. Black doesn't have any problem, and I'm like, I don't like my position at all. So, yeah. And the other thing was my election of this San. Maybe I should have just done something far away. Because I went with this. Which side he pushed? I think he pushed this side. This. Was it? No, this immediately. There you go. Yeah, and I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable with this position. There's definitely some things left up here, by the way. There's a Joseki left. I don't know what, but... This Joseki is happy for white? Is it? Like, with black here? I can't really explain it. I feel like I'm not on the level of understanding why I didn't feel comfortable. But then again, I have a lot of games where, like Titi told me about this. He has observed a lot of my early games where am I like, I hate this position. And then he comes after the game and he tells me like, you were winning. And I'm like, okay. That's a problem I have. This is an Joseki. Yeah, this is an Joseki. I know. And it's like one I'm familiar with. Titi is so good. I love him. No, it is crazy. Like I'm still really bad at judging early game positions, unless something dies immediately. You know, then I can tell. You know, like my match against Felipe, I could tell, yeah, this is really good for me. And against Benja, I fell a little bit ahead on the beginning again, also. But then, for example, the match you told me against David, where you told me I was winning, I was like, I hate this match. And before my mistake of pushing eternally, by the way. Before that. The turn at Q3, more modern. Yeah. I agree with that. I also like this one. I also don't know what to do about this one. Do you just do this? Or not? I kind of want to do this. It wasn't an easy match, but your position was more comfortable. And that's the thing. You don't even say like you say comfortable, and I was so uncomfortable. Fucking A. I don't think I can do this here because then black can just jump. Maybe more solid. S6. Oh, before this. Like here. Influence dot on. Yeah. Yeah, no, of course. No, but I meant before that. Before that, I wasn't comfortable. Before. But again, that was another one of my Tagamogu's matches. Where another one of my opponents played something really out there against the Tagamogu. So it's like that double-edged sword. Now 04. Or R6. Freaking Tagamogu. I'm telling you, like on the club, I'm just playing Tagamogu. And then on a tournament, I play double Hochi. I take the weights off. That's my technique. I wanted to play a Tagamogu on the tournament, but I just couldn't find a good moment because I was actually expecting bad results. And so I was expecting to just lose stuff, and then on my last matches, yeah, it's like whatever. Place doesn't matter, I'm just gonna have fun with Tagamogu. Instead, I got good results immediately, and I was like, should I fucked up my match with this thing? Famous club technique. It's funny because I'm the only one doing it on the club. And people hate me for that. The other one that plays Tagamogu is Nico. He has played more than 1,000 matches with it, but I've never seen him doing it on the club. And all the matches on the club I played Tagamogu, the only person that has responded to me with a Joseki, an actual Joseki, is Avelia. Everyone else just complicates the match immediately. And then he's like, who is better at complicated matches? But yeah, so what happened is, again, I don't remember what happened here, but let's say we have something like this. So chat, what's the best black move right here? Maybe this was one. Hang on, this might be one. Oh, this is even worse than I thought. Hang on. There you go. I also like Otagamogu. No, that no thanks. No thanks. I'm fine with Sakamoku. Because AI still says that's like it's not that much. Everything else is way out there. Like I'd rather Tengen before. This is the thing I'm most too much drug. Yeah, this is what I'm most ashamed of in the tournament. Is this thing here. So they play that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's not Sente. I'm gonna keep pushing here because there was I think there was a wall here of some sort, or another wall. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want you to have all this influence, so I'm gonna keep doing something on this side. That's not Sente, obviously. And then when he plays here, and I'm like, that's not Sente. Ah, shit. What am I doing this to you? And to me? You Chinese guy who came here to the tournament competing for 3rd place. That has amazing results here. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for doing this. And that is my worst mistake in that I was so ashamed. I was so ashamed. There was no match after this. Just there was nothing to do. I play a little bit. I did like a million overplays to try to step on top. He read all of them, which meant I was just going either down and downhill more. It just got worse. And yeah, then I just resigned because it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, this is your last round. This is the last match you played. So bad. But yeah, this is also, I think it's also related to my hyperfixation on some places of the board. Sometimes I should really just like stand up. Just look away and then look at the board again from far away. Maybe. But yeah, chat, that's pretty much what I have. Like I told you, I don't play Go online. Well, I have this. We can do this. Yeah, Mario didn't go to the tournament. Were another exchanges? Yeah, no, I definitely yes. I don't remember a whole lot. Alright. But yeah, I'm not gonna play online. I hate it. You know I hate it. Get air. She escaped. I'll play some Spelunky, I think. Because why not? I believe you don't play online. Won't be about to play then. Yeah. What level are you? Like you can send me a correspondence if you want. I think it's the only thing I can play online without dying of anxiousness. It really stresses me not to have a face in front of me. I play sometimes. Challenge her. I play correspondence. That's the only thing I do. Like, my last match is from October. It was on a stream, and it was awful. I hate it. It is a little bit bad because it holds me back. I feel like, you know, if I play like 1 game per day online, I would probably get better. Because what I lack the most is experience. I study a lot, I solve stuff, but I don't have that many matches. But it's hard. It's hard for me. 2K from France. So it's an European rank. That's pretty exact. Where in France? WhatsApp is from France. Maybe you know each other. Every French know each other, right? That's how it works. I guess we could have a match, but not online, not live. Who streams with a face cam? No, it's not the same. Go to sleep. Have a good night's sleep. What do we want to listen to? Spiral? Yeah, Spiral's good. Et tu profites? Moi su jikunai tu Francis. I don't know French. Alright, I'll be back with Spelunky 2, just so you know. And I'll put a song. Go for some water and bathroom and all that. If I need more time, I might put 2 songs. Okay. So, be right back.